I'm from. Finger on the pump, make the 6 straight jump from SoCal. Hollywood to the slums, chronic smoke, get burnt by the...
Hey everybody, welcome to Taco Talk Tuesday.
What's up?
Woo! We're back. I'm your host Jeffrey here, and today we have a great panel tonight. Everybody go ahead and introduce yourself.
I am Naomi at the Oracle the 14.
I'm Brianna. Instagram or Twitter?
Whatever you want to shout out, wherever you want them to
I
find.
like my Instagram is a little bit more interesting. I don't know. Okay, just follow my Twitter.
It's on the credits. Next,
Bobby Ray Jr., Bobby Ray Jr. everywhere, Bobby Ray.
All right, y'all, cool. Let's grab a shot glass.
Yeah.
Favorite part of the show.
Woo!
Yes.
Let's toast it up.
Cheers.
Here we go.
Yeah, I didn't cheers everybody. Oops.
Oh, these shots getting a lot better lately.
They're getting a lot
better.
stronger.
They are.
Better.
How was everybody's weekend, real quick? How was the weekend?
My weekend was awesome. I had a party that somebody on this panel did not attend.
Two people didn't attend.
Actually,
Shit,
two
shit.
people, but you know, you
People.
get a pass.
I do
But
get a
Bobby,
pass,
you
yeah.
don't. So we'll talk about that later.
Bree, how was your weekend?
It was good. I worked, made money.
She got money.
Got money.
She's sponsoring this whole meal.
Pretty
Right.
good.
Go ahead, Bobby. How was your weekend?
Hey, I had to work all weekend. I worked.
So he's
Straight
also
up.
sponsoring.
Work.
Right, that's
Co-sponsor.
sad, man. And me, I went to Naomi's Halloween party.
Yes, he did, because he's my friend.
It was a great time. Good times was had. All right, so we're going to jump into tonight, y'all. We have a lot of stories that we want to cover, a lot of interesting things going on in the news. So we're going to start first with this story. Very interesting. This girl, she was recently broken up with her boyfriend. The headline reads, Chinese woman spends the entire week at a KFC.
I
after
get
getting
it, girl.
dumped.
I get it, girl.
She's 26 years old, but listen, she spent an entire week at a 24-hour Kentucky Fried Chicken. I didn't even know they had 24-hour KFC.
I didn't either.
But after her boyfriend
Chinese,
broke up
right?
with her, huh?
You Chinese?
Yeah, she's Chinese. She said that she stopped by KFC on her way home and decided to stay there for 7 days because she needed time to think. Have you guys ever been broken up with or so heartbroken that you want to sit in a fast food restaurant?
You know what? It depends on who the dude or the woman is.
You was sitting at KFC for 7 days?
For
Maybe that's
Dwayne, the
comfort
Rock
food.
Johnson,
Lord.
I will sit on the curb for 7 days.
But if she's Chinese, what if she got an Asian boyfriend? Like, he really giving her that D like that? To
He
make her
ain't.
go?
He ain't. She
That's
was
what-
crazy.
like,
So
what?
I want her to seek
I'm just
help.
saying.
She needs to seek psychiatric help.
Yeah.
Or you know
Maybe.
what? But,
You know-
but the article said that she just wanted some chicken wings.
And
Yeah,
sometimes it's all it
that's
takes.
lame.
The
Sometimes it's all
power
it
of the
takes.
chicken
I
wing.
understand comfort food when you need comfort, but she could have took that shit home. She sat
Right.
at KFC for 7 days. They must have had Wi-Fi up in that bitch.
How did she
No,
No
way.
her home was riddled with memories. KFC's like a
tear them down?
No,
and-
you can't tear down your walls.
I
Like you
just
can't
have
tear down your
one
bedroom.
question. I just have, where does she bathe? What's the
What
ass
is-
thing?
she probably didn't.
For 7 days at the KFC with the ass thing and with the wings. I have a problem with
Depression
I'm
knows no
still
cleanliness.
sitting on a 24-hour KFC because I need that in my life.
Maybe
Do
a
you?
Waffle House.
Do you?
We got
a Waffle House.
Waffle House. We got
days.
24-hour Popeyes here.
I don't even. I didn't even know that.
It's 24 hours?
Hell yeah, 24
Okay, we
hours.
gonna move the
Right there
show
on
to
Brand
the
Johnson.
24 hours Popeyes.
That's, next week we gonna be filming there. All right, y'all. So moving along to our next topic. Big story in the news. So, and you guys watch Here Comes Honey Boo Boo.
Well, no.
Even if you don't watch the show, you're
Well,
familiar with
yes.
the family. So recently, the show was canceled from TLC because Mama June, matriarch of the family, she was seen with an ex-boyfriend of hers who spent 10 years in jail for child molestation charges. Apparently, he touched the middle child, Pumpkin. That's her name. No, I'm sorry, Chickadee.
What?
Chickadee.
Chickadee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know they have all these nicknames. Her real name is Anna, but touched the child
Chickadee.
back when him and Mama June were dating and everything, and now he's out and they were seen together. He was seen with Honey Boo Boo, so TLC immediately pulled the show from the air. And Mama June, she released a video regarding it, so let's show that to you guys.
Pumpkin has openly said that I did not date him, and also his son. I would not ever put my kids in danger. I love my kids too much. That is my past. I have not seen that person in 10 years and don't seem to want to see that person.
All right, you guys. So Mama June is basically saying she has not seen the man. She's not been with the man. However, it's been reported that she bought him a used car. They have been house hunting together. And as recent as yesterday, Anna, who's the daughter of Mama June, she told police that in 2003, she had done the S word with Mark McDaniel. That's the guy's name.
Sex?
She said the S word. Yeah, sex.
I was thinking.
She said the S word, so we don't. It's not
Shit.
really clarifying that.
Okay.
She said he repeatedly assaulted her between April and October of 2002.
How old
and
was she?
said he would kill her if she told anyone. He later pleaded guilty to aggravated child molestation and was sentenced to 10 years behind bars. Anna, she's now 20.
Wow.
So this is 2014. That was 2002. And married with her own child, who has revealed that her mother didn't want to believe her when she told her about it. And he has
So she was 8?
he has reportedly got back together with Mama June, and photographs showed them together. Now, Honey Boo Boo has a different father from the other girls, and her father, Sugar Bear, has apparently taken her.
Okay.
Look,
Okay. This is important stuff.
How
Okay.
are you
He
lying?
has apparently taken Honey Boo Boo, Ilana, from Mama June.
It's so hard, these names.
I just dropped.
Right, I know. In reading the
He
story,
said
it made
Sugar
my
Bear,
head
I'm
hurt.
done.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think about
You
that?
know what? I think that we give this family too much credit. They are trailer trash. There's no better way to say it. They're trailer trash. So I fear for Honey Boo Boo. The show is canceled, and so what's going to become of the child? So Mama June is what her name is?
Mama June.
Mama June.
June
Mama
bug.
June's gonna go back to being trailer trash. So if that includes her boyfriend being a sexual predator, then that's what trailer trash
But
does.
for me, I'm like, she said in that video that she has not seen that person in over 10 years. That's
I
because he
think
was
she's
in jail.
right. Have you seen
Yeah,
how
but
she
you ain't
look?
seen him.
Have you seen how Mama June look?
Oh,
Mama
yeah, we
June
seen
trying
Mama
to get
June.
any D that she
Trying
can
to get that
get.
issue.
She wants
But
the
also,
D.
it's like your child. Like, don't.
But he
don't.
molested your older
Yeah,
child.
he's molesting your kids, and you like. He still
mean,
has a hold on you.
I just think when a
Where's
young
the
child,
alliance? Where's the
when a
alliance?
young
at?
child comes to you and tells you something like that, you should believe the child.
Absolutely.
Of course,
Why
but-
would they lie about that?
Who
Yeah.
are we talking about here? We
Bear
are talking
Billy,
about
folks.
Chickadee and Sugar
Sugar
Bear.
Bear.
And I hope that they saved some money, invested some money,
I really hope they save money.
but they didn't.
But you know,
Because
at
the
this point,
trailer
though,
park trash.
at this point, I believe that Honey Boo Boo is around like 9-10 years old. So all the little antics she was doing that got her on TV, it's not really funny anymore.
It's not.
It's really not. It's like,
It's not.
you know,
She's
it's
too
time to
old
grow
for
up.
it.
It's time for
And
parents
you
to
know
make
what?
her grow up.
I'm gonna just call
Go to
it.
school.
She gonna be on drugs, pregnant like Chickadee.
Lord.
I got faith in her. No, she won't.
I don't. Absolutely not.
All right, well-
Have you seen the show, Bobby? Okay.
It's bad.
It's bad.
It's just trash. All right, so, well, this is a great segue because you guys know that Honey Boo Boo, she came to us from pageants, Tiara and
Yeah.
Tyler, that show, whatever. So we have a video. It's a campaign by the group called FuckHate.com. It's a for-profit organization that advocates sexual, racial, and gender equality through the sale of clothing featuring pro-equality messages. Well, they got these little girls, the cutest little girls. They're
So cute.
to get their message out.
So
and the
cute.
girls are using some very interesting choice language. However, it's in the correct context.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm going to give you guys the video. We'll come back and talk about it.
Here's some words more fucked up than the word fuck. Pay inequality. Women are paid 23% less than men for the exact same fucking work. And women who graduate university with straight A's get paid as much as men who only got C's. So bad grades equal more bank. Just because you're a boy? Hello and hell no. Pay up, motherfucker. I shouldn't need a penis to get paid.
Like, are
Yeah.
you serious?
Yes.
Wait. You don't like it?
What?
I love it.
Why?
I love
Nah,
it.
Let me say,
I love this.
Look, man, everybody is so uptight about everything. This is how kids talk today. I mean, not
These-
them,
wait,
but
these
I'm saying
girls,
kids
like-
talk like
But
that.
Do you honestly think that these girls, all of them, know exactly the words that they are saying?
Absolutely not, and don't know the effect
But also,
that
like,
it would
let's,
have. They don't. They
Let's-
don't. Adults are putting them up to this, and I don't think it's fair. Give these girls an option to choose. I can see if they know. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, but they don't.
Right. Bree,
They don't.
What were you going to say, Bree?
I love this. Okay, I love
Why are
this.
you for it? You and Bobby are for it. It seems like me and Naomi are not.
The point of this is shock value, right? The point of it is like,
Yes.
oh my god, these little girls are saying such things that little girls shouldn't say, which is the point. The point is that so many times women get told what not to do from such a young age. That's not ladylike. You play with a doll. Do this. This is how you're a better woman. You know what I mean? We're given like this cookie cutter form of what it means to be a woman, what femininity means, and this is breaking all that shit down. And also, they're saying important stuff, so they get your attention right
Yeah, no,
away.
I get it.
Right.
The point that they're trying to make, yes,
It's
I
really
completely get it.
important.
But was it absolutely necessary? I would have watched it if I saw these young girls using words like pay equality,
Right.
talking
Right.
about rape,
Right.
to see these
But
little girls
not
no,
not the way-
No, but,
not the way it blew up.
but I'm saying that you would have, but not everybody would have So
But
it's
why
a shock
not?
value.
Why
not?
Because not everybody,
Why not?
nobody cares
Nobody
about
cares.
us. Nobody gives
Nobody
a fuck
cares.
about women's rights. They don't give a fuck.
Okay,
They
so
want
for,
to
these,
shut
for
up.
this organization who did the commercial, they're giving the girls the lines because clearly they don't, they're teaching them how to say these words. After the commercial is over, the people in the campaign are thinking, "Oh, we did this great thing," but these little girls who don't know what they were saying, they now have these words
You
instilled in them.
guys, you
And they
guys,
still gotta
really?
go,
Word.
I mean, come on. I think they
because
can use
the TV
a completely different way to
They
get their
know
message
what-
across.
TV and internet doesn't exist.
They might not know about pay equality, but they know what fuck shit.
Okay,
ass
well that's
is.
fine. That's fine. Them possibly seeing it, stumbling across it in music or TV, but they were fed the words.
Okay,
they
so-
were actually fed
okay,
these
but-
words.
It's not their voice. And that's the problem
There
that
you
I
go.
have as a
Yes.
teacher, as a mother. It is not their voice. It's somebody else's voice.
It's not their voice when they hear it at home and they come home and say the same shit.
Yeah.
But how do we know they're doing that?
Or
Right.
or
Yes, they do that.
How do we know they're doing
or
that?
if they're listening to music and they're like bad bitch,
Yeah,
bad bitch
yeah,
this,
exactly.
bad bitch that.
Exactly.
That's
Okay,
how
well
their
that's
voice-
the parents,
that-
and
but
also
that-
the parents
that's
should
not
be blamed
their
for
voice
letting them do this.
The
Let's
parents
say the
can't
parents
control
let them
every
do their commercial.
moment. They can't control
They
every moment of these kids' lives.
know
But
what?
again, these kids
I'm going to drink my cocktail.
for this PSA,
Without it vodka.
straight vodka.
Gonna drink your vodka.
For this PSA though, y'all, these kids were fed these lines.
love
Say
it.
this and say it really cute and really pretty.
Beyonce
That's what they
threw
were
them
doing.
Not really pretty. Probably not really pretty because.
Did you see the video?
And they talk about being pretty, so probably that's not what the
No,
word.
no, no.
Beyonce
These girls,
feed them
they
lines.
said what?
I
Beyonce
think-
feed them lines.
Beyonce also
Nicki
puts
Minaj
out,
feed
but
them
Nicki
Beyonce,
Minaj?
Beyonce and Nicki
Yeah.
Minaj, they
Word.
also put out an album with a sticker on it that says
Women
Boys Like
are paid
Violence.
20%
And then the kids
I-
right there,
I
they had to
think
get a
that-
sign off from their parents.
I
to be
think
in the
our
commercial.
children
Work.
are
And
already a
women who
hot
graduate
mess
university
in
with straight
society
A's
today.
get paid
And so this kind of feeds into that. And we need to encourage our children to be more articulate, more intelligent. I'm not saying that what they're doing is not intelligent, but do it in a more tasteful way, especially being young girls. I'm sorry, I'm a little old fashioned.
Right.
And if my daughter had her tail on there saying that I'm gonna snatch,
Well, number one, your daughter
she
wouldn't be on there
getting
because you would not have
snatched.
signed off on her.
Exactly. That's crazy.
I would
But I
let
just-
I would
but
let
that's-
my daughter do that.
But that's you. I would let my daughter do
I would
it.
let
She's
my
an
daughter
actress.
do
I
that.
You
let her do a
alive,
commercial.
Texas hillbilly. You alive.
I
I
would.
would
You're
absolutely.
lying.
I would.
All right, okay, well, you know what?
Y'all know me, so
I want
we,
some of
we
this
are
food.
equally split. We're equally splitting this 2 and 2, some degree, some.
I love it.
Moving
Everybody
along
watch
to
it.
the next story, you guys. All right, so we have now in the news Charles Barkley. He's in the news for some very interesting comments that he made on race during a recent radio interview. You guys go ahead and play the clip for you, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
We as black people, we're never going to be successful, not because of you white people, because of other black people. When you're black, you have to deal with so much crap in your life from other black people. It's a dirty, dark secret. I'm glad it's coming out. It comes out every few years. So it's a dirty, dark secret in the black community. One of the reasons we're never going to be successful as a whole because of other black people.
So apparently, we as black people, we hold each other back. What do you guys
Yes,
think about this thing?
I think that's
agree.
true.
I agree.
I
Yeah.
hate to say, I
I'm gonna let y'all comment.
Kinda.
And I'm gonna comment over
Can
y'all.
we go down the line?
I'll
Yeah.
let Naomi start. Go ahead.
Okay, I prefer you guys to start. So go ahead.
Let me go first. Okay, look.
Gender equality.
I agree. Oh, go ahead.
No,
I know. I should have like divvied us up with like boy, girl.
I agree to a certain extent because just, I don't know. I'm not going to say all people. He can't say all people, but if you try and do good, sometimes certain people, I got a lot of homies that, because I don't sag or whatever, I don't wear baggy clothing, they make fun of me, call me like, are you dressed quote unquote gay? Are you Uncle Tom? So I don't know. I agree with him. You know,
They call you Uncle Tom because of the way you
call me
dress.
Uncle Tom because I wear suits and stuff.
Oh, because you have a job.
Because I,
God forbid, we Negroes have jobs.
Right.
Right.
Okay,
So-
go ahead, finish. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying from that standpoint, I agree with him. But then at the same time, sometimes people are joking. But at the same time, it shouldn't even be a joke. Like, it's like, dude, I mean, what are you doing? Like, I don't know.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree with you also. And from my personal experience, I get told a lot of times like, oh, you want to be a white girl, oh, you're white, because I'm articulate and because I'm educated. And so because I don't have a certain dialect or I don't have a certain like cadence of speech, I automatically get put into this box that's not like, I guess, understandable by everybody, both black and white. Like, it's not just black people, but it's like, to be a unicorn is always an awkward thing because like you don't really fit anywhere. So do I think that we hold each other back? Yes, but it's so much more complicated than just saying that. Like
Exactly.
it's really, 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 really deeply ingrained in us in a way that's that's historical even, you know what I mean? So I don't think it's as easy being like, oh, black people need to stick together. It's not that easy. But I do know that there is division. For real.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so Charles Barkley is an asshole. And I'm going to say this because Charles Barkley's not talking about the black person. He's talking about the nigga. And there is a difference. If you don't know the difference between a black person and a nigga, you probably a nigga. And so you're probably the people that he's talking about. And so we have to, when we talk about black relations and the state of the black community, he's totally discrediting us.
Okay. Yeah.
The college educated, the career oriented. No, we're not like that. You talking about the nigga. You talking about Ray and
Black.
Petey Jenkins. You talking about
Black
them. You are not talking about the talented 10th, our kind of people. And that's why I have a problem with Charles Barkley, because he says stupid shit always comes out of his mouth before he even thinks about what he's saying.
I don't think he meant to be that bad though.
Because he's a nigga. And he
didn't even know what the fuck he was saying. He thought he was saying something smart, intelligent, maybe profound.
Yeah,
and to say this in a public space.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So white people can, oh my God, Charles Barkley
Oh, the
must
black
be
people
right.
That's the key.
That's why I have a problem.
That's why I have a problem.
And that's why
it's not that I completely
that's the
disagree
key.
with what you said, but that's why I have a problem.
It's dirty laundry. It's
Somebody
airing
needs to
dirty laundry.
drag him out of his house and just beat the hell out of him, because I can't stand Charles Barkley. He always says stupid shit.
But wait. So what's the proper channel that he should say that in though?
I think when we talk about the state of the black community, it's not to go on a sports show and say, oh, we just some niggas and we never gonna make it in life. No, there's ways you can do that. There's forums. He has a platform, and to say it how he said it is ridiculous. Yeah. To say, all black people will never be successful
in this, time now with Twitter, Instagram, everything.
It's ridiculous.
So also a good. We have a viewer video that wanted to comment in on this topic. So our co-host Darnell, he sent us a video in.
He's an outsider.
Yes, boo.
He's like
so let's
traveling.
See what Darnell had to say about Charles Barkley.
Jeff, Naomi, Bobby, Brianna, what's happening? It's Darnell Lamont Walker hitting you up from London in my hostel. I just ran up a flight of stairs. In response to Charles Barkley, though, I agree. We need to start killing and dragging the people who consider and equate street cred to blackness. Drag them in the town square, burn them alive, and let's move on. We got to move on with those who are ready to evolve and make a more progressive and be more progressive. And some people just can't come along. They can't be included. Those people who are at the bottom of that bucket at the fish market, grabbing and pulling down, get rid of them. Charles Barkley, way to go. However, I will say this. I remember just a few years ago, Charles, when you yourself did not speak so well. So some things you need not touch on. Okay?
Thank you, Darnell, for that video. All right, so you guys,
we miss you, Mr. Walker.
Yeah,
we really don't.
Not really. Nah. All right, so we're just gonna continue filling his seat with our beautiful guest.
Yes.
So now moving on to the next story, you guys. So Angela Bassett, she is in
Angela Bassett.
I'm sorry. Actually, no. I heard her pronounce it. I heard her pronounce it like
my songwriter's name right.
Hello?
Yeah, I've heard it said as Bassett. I always knew it as Bassett.
You had too many margaritas.
But maybe that's how
too much alcohol.
Okay, so Angela Bassett.
Angela
Bassett. So you guys know she set to direct a Lifetime movie based upon Whitney Houston's life, which stars Yaya DaCosta. So she recently sat down with the Huffington Post to talk about the project, and she was asked because right now the film has been receiving kind of pushback from the family. Cissy Houston has spoken out and saying that no one involved with this film project has spoken with the family. So how can you tell the story of someone and you don't really know her? So Angela sat down with the Huffington Post, and we'll give you a little of her clip. We'll come back and talk about it.
Well, I can understand. I'm so glad. I consider it a gift that was given to me, the opportunity to tell this story and to try to tell it with love and compassion and dignity and be concerned about it and consider and stay up all night just fretting and just caring for it and standing up for it and taking whatever licks for it.
You would.
So her statements, she said again, she is able to tell us because she's been in the spotlight. You know, she's an actress. Whitney is a singer. She knows what it's like to be a black woman. She knows what it's like to look for a spouse being such a successful woman. So that's what gives her the right to tell the story, or to be able to tell the story. What do you guys think?
I think she should. I think Angela Bassett is, a well-known actress. I think she deserves to tell the story. I think
for somebody to tell you, if Angela Bassett telling your story, you know it's going to be done with a certain class and a certain
poise
taste
and
respectability.
Right.
But,
and I think what family is actually for a biopic?
Well, the question is though, at least one of the things that I saw was that they're kind of upset that Whitney is being brought to TV versus the big screen. So what do you guys, do you think Whitney should have been made for the big screen?
Sometimes the business just doesn't, maybe she just didn't, the suits didn't want to invest in it.
So let me tell you what that's about. That's about money.
Yeah.
It's about money. It's about greed.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Christina need to sat down. Sissy Houston need to sat down and go back behind Aretha Franklin and sing "Rolling in the Deep."
Oh my God, that was so awkward.
And let Angela so awkward.
So awkward.
And let Angela shoot that movie.
Right. Yeah. I probably will watch it when it comes out, but to just hear it off the bat, it wasn't like the most exciting thing, that I heard.
I think it's rushed though.
I think it's rushed too.
Hella rushed. And I think if it was really, I think it could have been better, or it could be better if they really would get behind it and really fill in some of the holes, I guess, if they were on board with it. But
but if you were looking at Whitney Houston's biopic, what's the number one thing that you want to see?
But also
the drugstore.
The drugstore. Well, yeah,
you're gonna see the drugstore.
When will the family ever really be on board? Because she's obviously
when they're getting paid.
She has there's a darkness about her. Let's just be real.
When they're getting paid, when Sissy, when Pat, when Bobby Christina, whoever is getting the dollar amount that they feel, they will spill all the secrets that they know from their perspective.
I respect that too, though. I respect it, but at the same time, it's like.
But when it comes down to it, it is about money.
Yeah. Greed.
It's about greed. I'm excited to see Yaya.
I just really think
Yaya cold.
And I said it, but I really do believe that Angela Bassett will do service to the movie, justice to the movie, as opposed to you have the Aaliyah biopic coming out. Wendy Williams is producing it.
Oh, that's gonna be so full of trash.
But you know what? I actually read about it. It's based on a book that was released after Aaliyah's death, so it's not like she's just pulling these stories out of her head saying, "Put this down."
So who wrote the book?
I forgot the author. You can Google it. Who wrote the book? But it's based on a book, so that's all she's doing is bringing that to life.
I don't know. I think that's going to be shady and suspect.
She ain't got the resources.
But I think that Sissy is embarrassed about Whitney's drug history. She always has been. And you can't make a Whitney film and not
touch on that.
You think they're going to reenact that interview with Diane Sawyer?
I think they should. And I think they should go, Bob Brown, what did she do?
They got to do all her awards except
I think she all the awards.
Practice report.
You but lay low. If they don't do that, I'm writing in. If they don't do you but a lay low, they better do you but a lay low.
All right, well, the Whitney biopic.
I hope that they.
We don't have an exact date, but the Whitney biopic is coming out 2015.
I can't watch it.
And
I'm gonna watch it.
If you're interested, the Aaliyah biopic will be out in November next month.
I'm gonna cry like a baby.
I'm gonna watch all of them.
All right, so moving on. Now we are going to go to a lady by the name of Simone Green. If you haven't heard about Simone Green, I'm gonna tell you about Simone Green.
Simone Green.
Like to hear
so,
go.
This is Simone Green.
Oh yeah.
This is Simone Green. Now, Simone Green is a substitute teacher.
She's not that old though. I mean,
she's 22 years old.
I know, but in life,
she's a substitute teacher at a school in DC. So on her first day of school,
y'all hold on now.
You have to listen. Y'all
hold it together, Bree. You got to hold it together.
All right. So on her the first day of school, the woman she taught an English class in DC, 22-year-old Simone Green, was a substitute teacher when the boy in her class began flirting with her and asked for sex. The 17-year-old boy gave his substitute teacher his phone number, and she texted him. When the classroom was empty, the two went behind the teacher's desk, and she gave him oral sex. Now, the teen secretly recorded the act with his cell phone and later showed it to all his friends.
Not cool.
Which, of course,
not cool.
A teenager. Come on. Showed it to all his friends.
She's
When the police learned of this, she was arrested. She's now being charged with first-degree sexual assault. Now, how she got caught is my favorite part.
Because the internet, right?
She got caught because once the police got the video from the boy, They then set up a sting. They texted her, like as if it was the boy, saying, hey, something's going on at school. I'm paraphrasing. Something's going on, some type of controversy going on at school. And she replied back, oh my God, you didn't say anything. Please tell me you didn't say anything. He's like, why would I say anything? This is a cop. She thinks it's a student. And so just basically baiting her into admitting what happened. And yeah, so she's arrested in first-degree sexual assault for giving head in the class.
Let me just say one thing.
I mean, who had
Bob,
this
I know what
dumbass?
you're gonna say, Bobby.
No,
I already know
I got
what
two
you're
things
gonna
to say.
Go ahead,
First,
Bobby.
was it like
What do it matter?
I'm just
Bobby?
saying.
Fifth period,
after athletics or something.
Bobby
Girl, you
Jr., I
nasty.
can't stand you. You
His
eat
balls
your
musty.
taco. I
His
can't
balls
stand
musty.
you.
By the
Well,
end of
this,
the day,
okay, so hang on, Naomi, you are a teacher here.
Yes,
You guys,
I
this
am.
video, this is Simone coming out with her lawyer.
Is that her
lawyer looking like?
That's Viola. That's
like looking like How to Get Away with Murder.
Viola.
she walking like a
Yes, Viola.
She walking like her too. Wait on my feet.
How she get Viola to represent her in this case? This is a Shonda. Look, she laughing and shit too. This is a Shonda Rhimes story if I ain't ever seen one.
This is Shonda Rhimes exclusive.
But okay, but I want to. Okay, I want to really want to tackle this. Naomi, you being a teacher, you're an educator. I want to really hear your opinion on this matter.
I think, being serious, because y'all know I'm a clown, being serious, educators, we take our craft very seriously. And these are people's children. I'm appalled. I think it's ridiculous what she did. However, substitute teachers are known to be a little crazy. Speaking of which, I had a sub and he ate my candy and I was pissed off. But let me tell you,
I thought you about to say something else.
We gonna say
But back to the store. I'm sorry. Back to the story. I think it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and I think that she has some kind of mental disorder for wanting to give oral sex to a teenager. I mean, that is ridiculous.
Well, okay. She is 22. I'm gonna let you go next. She's 22. The boy is 17. Hang on. The boy is 17. He was probably one of them overgrown kids that look older. It does not excuse her at all. She should definitely know the difference. But she's an old thought up here in her head.
When you decide to be an educator, a sub, a teacher, whatever, when you decide to be an educator, it's like you take that oath. It's like an oath that doesn't exist. And you take that oath and you say, look, I'm going to take care of your children, your child.
Because you are a mandated reporter.
You are a mandated reporter, and you're betraying the parent, society, the boy, everything. And she needs to go to jail for a very long time.
Let me say one thing. I agree. But I'm just going to say this. This is the mindset of a kid. When I was 15, swear to God, Mom, I'm sorry you're going to see this. When I was 15,
Mom,
swear to God, when I was 15, my cousin was 16. We had sex.
Your cousin
What?
and you had sex?
No. Listen, no.
Hurry up.
My cousin is a dude.
Get to the point.
Look. We had sex. The chick was 24 and the other chick was like 25. I was 15, but I was giving her the business.
So you thought.
Look. I was giving her the business. But look, so I'm 15, but in my mind, I was okay. So as a young dude, you don't think nothing about it. You just like. Hey,
so the only difference in this story is
it was at school.
He was recording it and showed it to his friends, and then handed it over to the police. Now the blogs, the comments, of course everybody's acknowledging, okay, bitch, you stupid, you sucked this the 17-year-old boy,
right?
But they're going in on this boy, talking about, oh, that's a bitch ass move. You gave
he a hoe
like you turned it over. They going in on the boy.
He a hoe.
Okay, I don't even blame him. I
kind of know. That's what 17-year-olds do.
He's a hormonal teenager. I blame you. You're an adult. Not only you're an adult, you're a teacher. That's like a cop who beats somebody up or shoots somebody or whatever.
Which happens all the time.
Yeah. But society looks at teachers, even me, as, the role model. This is the person, this is help. Mm-hmm. And you didn't do that for him. And if I was that boy's mama, I'll beat the hell out of her. But what
about the son? What would you do to your child?
I'll beat the hell out of him too, but I'm going to beat the hell out of her first. Because she's the adult. You're the protection. And why would you violate him like that?
But as a kid, you're not even thinking like that.
Of course, he's a boy.
Yeah, as a kid, you're not thinking like that, but that's why she should have been.
But I'm not on him.
I'm very like, what in her mind?
What kind of game?
What kind of game?
A text message?
Okay.
And then she hey, let's get it popping. I'm gonna suck you up.
That's what I'm saying. She has a mental disorder because one, he ain't got no money.
Come on.
He ain't got no money. Why you sucking dick and he ain't got no money?
He loved me though.
Right, he loves me. No, he don't.
His balls musty.
Okay, all right.
No, but listen. Little boys, little 17-year-old, 18-year-old boys are crazy, okay? And they think I'm their age, and they say crazy things to me.
You could pass, but Bree.
But I wouldn't. But I wouldn't have.
You're a teacher.
And it's not even listen. It's not even. I can understand if the story came out and they met like at a club or out somewhere in public. She might not know how old he was if he looked older in the class.
I mean, like I would never do that. I would never do that.
You call him bro, and he's right there.
She's a sexual predator. She is a sexual predator. She needs to be.
She'll be all right because she got
Viola. She got Viola. We'll let you get away with the murder, Mom. You're fine.
So last thing we're going to cover tonight, you guys, it's Halloween. Today's Tuesday, but Halloween is this Friday. You guys got costumes?
No.
I had my costume on.
Uh-oh. All right. So this is very interesting. So we kind of got like 4 stories in one going on with Halloween controversies. So the first one is the Ray Rice Halloween costume incident. I'm gonna show you guys the little boy.
I don't even want to see that.
Like, it's crazy. Look at this little boy. He's dressed up and he's like carrying.
Is he even blackface or no?
They just put a little smudge.
They put a little smudge on it, but it's not like complete blackface like Home Chick did last year for Halloween with Orange is the New Black.
Well, who was that? Julian? Whatever.
Julian, I can't. Huff.
Really?
I think it was
That
Julian.
bitch?
No, I believe so.
It was Moore.
No. Moore has red hair.
If you go back Taco Talk Tuesday last year, you'll see we talked about it.
Go to the archive.
Real quick, what do you guys think of the Ray Rice costume?
I think it's terrible.
That shit wrong.
I think it's terrible. You should not make fun of somebody's struggle. Like that's fucking real shit.
And again, for me, it goes back kind of with the Potty Mouth Princess. This is a child. He didn't say, "I want to be Ray Rice." Some adult dressed him up like that.
This is different than a potty mouth child.
Some adult fed these girls these lines.
Come on,
some adult
that
dressed
is
this little
not
boy.
the same
Some adults said, "Here, drag this doll with you down the street."
Here, let's talk about domestic violence. Let's just say a word like fuck, shit. Like that's not physically assaulting, putting somebody's life in danger.
Again,
are you kidding me?
Jeff, I agree with you. It's the same thing. Children.
We are together.
They're children, y'all.
They're not gonna say, "Hey, I want to be Ray Rice." Hey, I want to say fuck shit on YouTube.
No, but
they're not saying that. This is somebody else's voice. And it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to Ray Rice's struggle. His wife who suffered.
I don't know about Ray Rice. I don't know about Ray Rice.
Maybe disrespect to his wife.
Well, maybe he's going through it too. And his wife who suffered domestic violence. And this is actually today is Tuesday, Domestic Violence Awareness Day.
Good.
Thank you very much.
So we ain't cussed to use it. Okay, go ahead.
Right. But it's disrespectful, like Bree said. It's disrespectful to the struggle and to everything that him and his family has been through. And like you said, that's a child.
Right.
But I did see a picture of a grown black man with a Ray Rice jersey on, dragging a blow-up doll.
He need his
ass whooped.
Yeah, he really do.
Yeah, that's what needs to happen.
But
he is comparable to Simone Green.
No, but
these dumbass adults making these stupid ass decisions.
But the difference between the video, and because I'm obviously I love that Pink video, fine. But the difference between the Ray Rice and the little girls is that the intention behind that is completely different. The adults behind the Pink video are trying to promote gender equality awareness. That's what they're trying to promote, something that's positive. The parents of the Ray Rice costume guy are not promoting anything positive. They're just like, this is funny. This is funny. There's no bigger intention behind it.
I'm still arguing with that is these are adults feeding these lines. Why couldn't the adults dress up in princess costumes
leave the babies out of
and give all that? Why couldn't the adults
sit
there and
stop
swear?
Sucking the baby's dicks and having them say
Wait. So next thing with the Halloween controversy, this open letter that was written by this woman, and I'm gonna give you the Cliff Notes version of it. She wrote an open letter regarding trick-or-treaters. Regarding trick-or-treaters. It says, I live in one of the wealthiest neighborhoods in the country, but
dear white
people, modest streets, mostly doctors and lawyers, family owners, families with famous last names. I have noticed that on Halloween, it seems like 75% of the trick-or-treaters are clearly not from this neighborhood. Kids arrive in overflowing cars from less fortunate areas. I feel this is inappropriate. Should Halloween be a neighborhood activity, or is it legitimately a free-for-all?
Okay, let me say this. I know Bree wants to just go in and let have. Let me say this. I think things like this should encourage us as black people to provide and support our own.
Yeah.
When I was growing up in Compton, shout out Westside. We had to go out to the nice neighborhoods because nobody in the hood was giving out candy. That was just it.
And that's what I was thinking. I was like, sometimes maybe it's just not safe in their neighborhood.
It's not, and nobody is giving out candy. That's why I make it a point to give out candy to the children on Halloween. But I think they don't want us in their neighborhood. They don't want to give our children candy. So this should encourage you, everybody out there listening, have a bowl of candy for the ghetto kids that come to your spot.
Look, get some Reese's, get some Snickers,
some good stuff.
Butterfingers, the little fun size. Don't get that bullshit.
Or just like a community event for kids.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So that they can feel included and feel like they're doing something for Halloween. Because kids are kids. And like, I know this whole protection of innocence is the theme tonight. So if we're going to protect it, like, let's really do it and like provide a safe place for these kids to
you got this
play around.
Stingy bitch snaring at these little kids.
She's terrible.
When they showing up.
I hope she never has. I hope you can't get pregnant.
You know what? This is what we're gonna do. Everybody, we're gonna dress up and we're gonna go to that bitch house.
Let's go.
And
we're not from your neighborhood.
We're not demand.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
If you don't want to set your house, then turn the lights off. You won't come ring the door.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what you can. That's what you can do. You can turn your lights off, and nobody will come.
She clearly has a bowl of candy that she wants to give out. I mean, what you want the kids to walk around with their address tag to their like a name tag?
Hey, but the wackest thing was when she was like the taxes. Like we pay enough in taxes.
Oh yeah. I mean,
but look, even still,
we get those taxes directly.
She's assuming that these kids come from just bad neighborhoods. What if these kids live in like high-rise apartment buildings and it's not a neighborhood so much, and so they just want to go somewhere and see decorations. They want to see all of this, so they're trick or treat.
Or what if them are from your neighborhood and you're racist?
All right, so another next thing. So they have these Halloween.
That's true,
now,
right?
listen, they have these Halloween costumes out. They are
those little cigarette ones?
Sexy Ebola costumes.
I saw that. That's really funny.
Hang on, let me pull it up for you.
Ebola for Halloween.
So yeah, they got
like how's that gonna protect you?
Right, like the legs out and exposed. I feel like them gloves probably got holes and shit.
I think I kind of want that.
I
don't want to be that.
She got a sleeve.
The Ebola is just creepy. So the thing with the sexy Ebola, because it's very much a current situation going on here in America. You think it's too soon to be?
I don't, because America's just so ignorant. I think it's so appropriate and so ignorant and it's so funny. And if I see one, I'm gonna laugh and take a picture.
And it should be acceptable.
I do because you look at the whole Ebola scare. It's a gimmick. It's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
It's another ploy to scare the American people and really take our focus off November 4th. Everybody need to go out and vote.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And I think let's get in on the shenanigans and let's all get Ebola.
Put on a sexy Ebola
for Halloween.
I think that's funny. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I agree with you.
I think it would be funnier to have on a full costume. You know what would be funnier?
It's funny to be sexy because it doesn't make any sense.
It would be funnier to wear the ones that they had in Dallas where they had a duct tape around their neck.
Because it makes zero sense.
I say we make our own and just get a bag. Just pick that shit up.
Exactly.
Bag and
that's how we good.
And the last one for this Halloween controversy. So Walmart. They are in hot water over their fat girl Halloween costume section.
Walmart be fucking up.
Wait, let me
tell you, the American retail giant Walmart they've apologized now.
Wait, let's see.
But after a collection of Halloween outfits it was on their website, not in the stores, on their website under the label "Fat Girl Costumes."
They can't even plus size it.
Not plus size. They weren't polite at all. They said "Fat Girl Costumes."
Well, y'all,
this happened on Monday. It happened yesterday when it was discovered that a rather insensitive label. Broadcasting from the dark. Hold on.
It's Halloween. Booga, booga, booga.
Halloween.
Our special effects happened a little late.
Right.
Live. All right, you guys. So we are back.
Technical difficulty.
Happy Halloween.
No, that was
Halloween, y'all.
Actually,
we tried to give y'all a little boogity boogity.
See, Halloween scare.
Boo, bitches.
But before that happened, we talk about the Walmart retail giant. They apologized after their online fat girl costume section.
I'm so
received a lot of backlash. Now the only thing is, so they have.
Can we see some photos?
So the photos they were too small to actually individually pull them up, but you can kind of see. Y'all can't see, but if you Google Walmart costumes, go ahead.
Can we do this?
Okay, so Walmart.
No,
let's just cut to the brass tacks. Walmart is wrong for that. They know I'm offended. Walmart is wrong for that. What's wrong with saying plus size costumes like everybody else? Why they gotta say fat girl costume? They know. No, this is what I think. It's a gimmick. And Walmart needs some type of attention. I don't know why, but they need
What more
some type
attention
of
do they need? They just had this shit going with Tracy Morgan where they ran him off the road and somebody died because their driver was asleep.
Oh, that's just terrible.
And also, they don't pay their workers.
They don't pay. Hey, but let's just say this. All I want to say is, like,
Allegedly.
I don't even understand.
No, for real.
Why did you have to put that label? Like, anybody, like, when you go look at a costume, you know what size you need.
Exactly.
Like, you don't need a motherfucker to tell you
that you
like,
fat.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna buy what you need. Like, okay, small, medium, large, extra large, double X, whatever. Fuck it. Like, you don't have to put that label on it.
So we do fat girl costume. We need skinny boy costume, skinny girl costume,
medium people,
bony girl
medium.
costume,
Yeah. Medium.
average costume. We need all of that if we're using that type
That
of
shit
terminology.
crazy. That's
I think
fucked
it's
up.
rude.
It
I think
is.
Walmart
It's
owes
tactless.
the world an apology, and they need to pay their workers and give them health care.
Mostly just pay your workers.
I definitely think
Give
it
them
was
healthcare.
tacky. It was very insensitive. They could have again called it plus size, but again, why did
Why you
costumes
gotta call it
have to be
plus size?
designated to a certain size like that?
And
And
why-
this was on, so it's not like, you know, if it was like a Walmart store somewhere, be it here in LA or somewhere in
LA would
Nashville.
never do that.
But I'm saying if it was like a one store situation, it wouldn't be maybe such a big deal. But they did it online, so that means everybody worldwide could see that. So,
But they are
It
from
was
Bentonville,
stupid.
Arkansas. So.
Walmart, you are
The worst.
this week's asshole. All right, so
We should do
fuck
that
with-
every week. This
every
week's
week we have
asshole.
This week's asshole.
yeah,
All right,
that
y'all
works.
send us who y'all think are your assholes for next week.
Send it
Taco
in.
Talk Tuesday
Actually, Charles
gmail.com.
Barkley is going to be this week's asshole.
Charles Barkley is but I kind of agree with
Over
him.
I agree with him on
Walmart?
that.
See, Walmart is a complete asshole.
Yeah,
Charles
they're
Barkley
complete.
was only slightly an asshole.
No, he's
He was
asshole all the
halfway.
time.
Okay, so now we're gonna move on to
This is a lifetime
favorite part
asshole.
of the show. So now we have our viewer questions. So this
We got some good
I like this one.
Let's see. This one is a little gentle, so listen up. All right, so dear Taco Talk Tuesday, I'm a 27-year-old man interested in a woman at work. We are almost the same age and have an excellent work relationship. Now, due to sexual harassment laws, due to sexual harassment
That escalated
laws
quickly.
and other workplace laws, it is difficult to ask someone out at work. How can I do this without risking my job?
Just go to
Are you
happy
wait?
hour.
Are you her superior? Because that's sexy.
That was not in the.
Okay, well
email.
let's do this first. You feel a person's energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she like
would
you
probably
back?
Right.
She probably
If
does.
If you
No,
are
they're
the
probably
creepy
flirty.
coworker, you need
Well,
to rethink that.
you know what? If he's feeling like sexual harassment is a situation, she probably does not like him.
So
back.
leave her the hell alone,
Leave her alone.
Simone. Leave
Hey,
her alone.
She's been giving off those kind of vibes.
I'll say this.
Right, Simone.
I'll say
please.
this.
Leave
I'll
that
say
17-year-old boy alone.
I'll say this. When you, just like he said, when you at work, you know, like, because I have had the joy of some coworkers. But I'm just going to say,
bet you
I
have,
think-
know.
Bobby.
But
You
I
know.
think
You
all
know.
of us have, right?
Yeah, you know. But you know, right?
Wait,
When you get a
I
vibe, you kind of know. And
You know,
I mean, don't.
you know, because baby gonna give off rhythm. Baby ain't giving off rhythm. You
Then
need to back up.
Right, but like
Yeah.
also like hierarchy. Okay, if she doesn't like you, she doesn't like you.
Wait. You said hierarchy. It never said if that's his boss or if they're just equal coworkers.
Equal coworkers
Equal coworkers.
are usually a little bit different in terms of
Yeah.
like the laws for that. But if she is your inferior,
Have you seen Horrible Bosses?
yeah, I mean, but like also, have you like ever
Did
worked
you see
anywhere?
what Jennifer Aniston did to
I
that man?
Yeah, I mean, okay, that's a movie.
I'm just
Right.
saying.
No, but listen,
That's a
listen,
movie.
what I'm saying though is
Okay.
like, listen, a man above you is hot.
But okay.
It is hot. Boom. Yes.
But this
Like,
gave
that's
no
sexy. A
specific.
man with power?
This gave no specific position.
Yeah.
This could be literally he is secretary, she is secretary. He a mailman, she a mailwoman. It's
Hey,
something.
Fine.
basically, at the end of the
Well,
day,
then fine.
at the end of the day, you just gotta kind of fill it out.
Yeah,
And then maybe if y'all go to happy
Exactly.
hour as a group,
Happy
or
hour.
friends, or maybe
Group
just you
happy
and her,
hour.
and you
But-
just fill it out.
But
That's
I
your
say,
situation.
for me, the key thing that stood up was why in this conversation are you mentioning sexual harassment? That means she's giving something off where you're nervous to ask her out, which probably
Right.
means she's not.
She's
in
Or
not.
it.
maybe it's the culture of the job. Like it's just like
Okay,
No.
I'll say this: plan a happy hour, invite her, see what happens.
All right. So
But
moving on.
sexual harassment is usually it's usually the case if somebody is above somebody else. That's only reason
No,
why
that's
people
not it. Sexual harassment is anytime an employee feels uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Anytime.
I could give you that. It
I mean,
probably
I'm
seems like a
uncomfortable.
sexual harassment case if he's bringing it up. He might
Invite
be
her to happy
superior.
hour. Get a few of these in her.
Not just
and
her.
see
Not
how
just
she
her. Invite a
responds.
group.
Everyone.
I always
Because
say
then
last
it's
thing.
predatory.
I'm trying to stretch it out, but sexual harassment is a fine line. Like, if people like you,
Have you had one
no,
of those?
no. I'm saying,
Bobby's
I'm saying, some people, if you work together, you vibe, you feel that person, and you know you can get away with just a little shit on it. But you gotta get to know that person. You can't just come out with it.
Right, Simone.
Simone Green.
All right, you gotta know who you're dealing with.
Check out Beyond Dapper for tips on how to avoid sexual harassment.
I'm telling you, it's
No,
not
all right,
always.
so-
Sometimes it's warranted.
Our next question, Dear Taco Talk Tuesday. I have fallen in love with the man who has been my friend for the past 5 years.
I love that.
He is a great person,
Yeah.
and we are close.
But
since he likes being single, and I am scared of rejection, I have always felt pretty safe, not having to say anything
Have you
to
guys
him
had sex?
about how I feel. We're both really shy when it comes to the opposite sex, and he doesn't give me any idea about how he feels about me. Now,
he likes you.
Yeah.
I've been driving myself crazy because I want to be in a relationship with him, and he just slept with someone. It was a one-night stand, but I feel like our relationship is in jeopardy.
Why?
He even mentioned the other day that we should go on a trip together next year.
Oh my God, I had this experience.
I can't imagine loving anyone else as much as I love him.
Okay, I
respect, love, honor, and cherish this man as my friend, and now I want more. But I don't want our friendship to end or change. What should I do?
So this is what you have to do. Let's be grown. You know, this is what you have to tell him. If that's your friend, he should be open to that conversation.
Right.
You have to tell him, like, look, boo, you hot. I love you.
I love you.
That's the best kind of relationship.
Yeah,
Friendship,
your
that's
friend.
the best. So
best.
you have to be honest with him and just lay it all out.
I disagree.
No. If he is truly your friend, he's gonna be like, you know what, Bree?
Can I tell you what I did?
No, he gonna be like, you know what, Bree? I love you, boo. You my homie, and I want to keep it at that. If he's an asshole, no, stop it. If he's an asshole, he gonna be like, well, and he's not gonna give you a straight up answer. But if that's your genuine friend, he gonna be like, yo, let's just keep it platonic.
So how you gonna deal with that rejection? You gonna be cool with that? Like,
as a grown person, you have to deal with that.
to.
You have to deal with that.
I agree.
So
go ahead, Bria.
True love is so hard to find. I've been in this situation with one of my best friends. What happened is we went to Vegas and got drunk and we just hooked up, and then we just kept hooking up, and then we just ended up together. So maybe try
and
that.
y'all live together?
No, we no.
I thought you said y'all live
But
together.
maybe try that. I don't know, but I think that you always know when somebody loves you, and you're just probably scared because it's very real and like there's a lot on the line because you really
or
have
they
a lot
love
invested.
you in a different capacity.
True.
They love you as a friend and not as a lover. And if they love you as a friend, you have to be able to deal with that.
But most
and maybe
men
you might be in
and
KFC for 7 days eating wings. I don't know.
Most men and women know when you first meet somebody, before this friendship develops, just in meeting, you know if you are attracted to this person. So why let it go on for 5 years? If he ain't said nothing in 5 years,
Because
or she ain't said nothing in 5 years,
But yeah, somebody said that to me too. When I was in love with one of my good friends, I hope he's not watching this. Oops. But somebody said to me, they're like, men usually make the move. If he isn't making the move, then he doesn't like you.
That's exactly right.
Sorry, girl.
But what if it is two men?
Wait,
what?
No, what if it is two men?
What do you mean?
Okay, you said men usually
make
the move.
Yeah.
If it's two men, how do you know? The thing is, it doesn't matter, men, women, whatever. You have to be honest and say, look, I love you. You're my friend, but I love you.
Yeah.
You are a grown person, and you have to say that.
I just honestly no. 5 is 5 years. If somebody, I'm sorry, Bobby. If somebody,
sorry, Bobby.
If it was feelings involved, somebody with 5 years.
Somebody's gonna step forward.
Okay, Bobby, go ahead, Bobby.
No, I just want to say, like, sometimes as a dude, you respect the friendship. And you may be thinking it, but sometimes you just don't want to cross that line.
Yeah,
and,
because
and
you're
if she's
a fucked
feeling
up
that,
guy.
No, I'm just saying. And sometimes the chick sometimes he's thinking it, but he just can't say it because
because he. Okay, no, this is
He just slept with somebody else.
Because she ain't said nothing. She didn't say nothing. That's what we do.
I'm putting a Kevin Hart clap on this one. Why does the female always have to call?
It's not always.
And initiate it. Why can't you be a man and say
she's the one that's feeling it? No. Wait,
you.
Naomi, she the one
Listen
that
to the letter. She's the one that wrote
She
the
the one that wrote the
letter.
letter.
She wrote the letter.
She
So
feel
she's
this.
speaking for his
But
feelings.
she don't know
She don't know because
necessarily.
she said clearly in the letter
So,
that she
boo-boo.
did not. So she's speaking for him.
You gotta tell him.
Alizé Jenkins.
That man
you
out
need
sleeping.
to ask.
He
Ask
out sleeping
him.
with other women. He is not thinking
Because
about
he
you.
don't
It's
know.
been
Go to
5 years.
Vegas.
He don't know.
Go to
Time
Vegas.
out. If he's sleeping with other women and she, because he's thinking, oh, this is my girl. She know everything about me. We homies. So if she don't say nothing, he fucking other chicks because he don't know. Because I'll fuck all
But
my
how can
female
you
friends.
not
But
know?
he after.
She's
But if they
5
tell me,
years.
Not.
It's 5
5
years.
years.
That's a
Jeff.
long ass time.
Jeb, we're friends.
Okay.
If I was in love with you, you would know it.
Like I said, on
You would
first
know it.
initial meeting, that attraction would be there, and one of us would be trying to get up on each other initially. And if you push back, I'm like, oh, she just want to be friends,
Right.
Or if it happened, it happened. But this is a 5-year friendship that's been going on. He's
And
clearly fucking other people,
he's
not thinking about
oblivious.
her.
and
No,
look,
he
like he
doesn't
just
know.
said,
I've
5
just
years
been-
in,
I've just-
he's respecting the friendship 5 years in.
Right,
I've
5 years in,
just-
I'm like,
If
oh,
he
I'm
don't
in the
say
friend zone,
nothing,
right.
he don't know.
I've just been through this. Okay.
And if y'all want the D, you have to tell.
I'm saying it because
have to-
I've also been through this, and the person, I'm not even gonna say
Simone
it.
Green slept that boy on the
But-
first day of school.
But I never let
She
him
got
know.
pizzazz.
I never let him know.
She's the asshole of the
And that's-
week. I'm
that's-
sorry.
No, she's not.
That story is-
No, she's not.
Simone is the asshole
Simone
of the
is
week.
not the asshole of the
She's the
week. You
asshole
go,
of the
girl.
I'm sorry, Naomi. I'm sorry.
Anyway, I never let him know. I never let him know.
Gotta let him.
I
You
never-
gotta let him know.
But that's what I'm saying.
Stupid.
You have to let him know.
Gotta let him
You have to
know.
let him know.
All right.
Because you
so
never
that's
know.
our-
This could be your. What
just
about
say
what
one
we're
thing.
obsessed with?
One
Yeah,
thing.
this is our
Oh, go ahead.
relationship
I'll say
section.
I'll let that be.
So
my,
this is our
Can we talk more about
concludes our viewer
relationships?
questions for
Yeah.
the night.
yeah.
So now I kind of
Gotta
wait.
let 'em know,
I'm sorry.
Ma.
Okay, go ahead.
What we doing a session?
Now it's Now we tell you guys what we are.
Everybody's really drunk right now.
Right.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
All right. So now's the point of the show where we tell you guys what we have been obsessed with this week. So Naomi, go ahead and tell us what you're
I'm obsessed with all of my shows that are back for the fall.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead. I am so obsessed with this season of The Walking Dead. It's going to be amazing. It's action packed. Zombies, Rick and the crew. I am so obsessed with Once Upon a Time.
I love that
so
show.
yes, I'm so
really
obsessed
cool.
right now with Viola and snatching off that wig.
Viola!
Yes!
Oh my god, that was
Viola
so
snatched
cool.
off that,
That walk,
unit.
though.
Yes,
That
she
walk, though.
did.
That
Yes.
walk, though.
So I am obsessed
That
with
was
all.
that was the Halloween episode.
Yes.
We see her.
She's scared the hell out of me when
They
she
gonna
snatched that
audition for
unit
him.
off. When that piece came off, I said, "Honey, God, no! Put that shit back on." But I'm obsessed with my fall shows. They're amazing, and I'm glad it's fall and my shows are back on.
Okay.
Bree, what are you obsessed with this?
Okay, so this is different than last week, a lot more conscious than last week. So I'm reading this play right now, or I'm working on this play right now called To the Mountaintop, and
Where can we see it?
you can not see it. I'm just working on it in
Okay,
class.
cool.
You could see it on Broadway, but not with me. And so it chronicles the last day of Dr. Martin Luther King, for all of you guys that don't know who that is. His last day.
Charles Barkley said that niggas don't know who that is.
I hate y'all right now.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Bree. This is your moment.
This is my moment for life, Ma. Okay, so anyways. I'm sorry. We're on time limit. Okay, so in this, it just chronicles his last day before he gets shot. And it's really cool. It's very cool. It's like an angel comes to visit him and like take him away. So in that, and working on this play, I've been doing some research on that time period, and I've been watching this documentary called, of course I don't remember it now, it's some PBS documentary about Black history, starting from like the 1400s and chronicling up to today. So that's what I've been really obsessed with. It's very cool. I feel like I'm getting to learn a lot of things.
On Netflix.
Yeah, you can find it on Netflix. A long road to cross.
Tweet it out.
A
Tweet it
river.
out.
Tweet it out.
I'll
We'll
tweet
send it
it.
out for you guys.
Big rivers to cross or something. And it chronicles, every episode is like a different time period. It's very cool because I feel like I'm learning things I didn't know before. I'm just getting a little bit more personal inside views on that struggle. People who are related to like slaves in Ghana who can backtrack and trace their lineage, things like that I haven't been able to do. So it's cool. Look it up.
I think I got a book about like this. When you said the river thing, anyway. But Damn, I just drew a blank. 2 things I was obsessed with. One, yeah, it's this. One is you were talking about shows. I just want to say that Boardwalk Empire just ended, and I really
Was it
I'm
good?
hurt. Yeah, it was good to me. I'm hurt and everything, and if you guys are, I understand. And yeah, I'm hurt. I'm really hurt. But
TV shows
2,
do that.
I just want to say, I'm with you, Bree, in the sense of going back to our question earlier. If you have a friend and if it's just fun right now, fuck your friends. It doesn't matter.
This is good session.
You should fuck your friends, especially if you're in your early 20s, mid 20s. Have fun, live life. That's what we're supposed to do. That's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, but be safe.
But be safe.
Bobby.
Wrap it up. Be safe.
Be safe.
This is the liquor talking, but I'm just saying.
My
Be honest.
obsession this week, I had one specific obsession. I'm like a big kid and it's Halloween. I'm obsessed with the whole haunted houses and all that scary stuff. And if you guys go to youtube.com/pranks, you will see some funny shit on there. Like they got like the Jason mask, like walking up on these people at a lake with a knife. They got Chucky chasing people. They got like all these scary, like it's so funny to me and I cannot stop watching them.
Right.
But tonight y'all gave me a new obsession. I'm obsessed with a very specific part of this Simone Green story.
Simone.
We're back on Simone Green.
You got the video?
I am obsessed.
How did I get away with
She got that bag.
Yes, she got that Viola bag.
She got that bag thing.
Yes,
Come on,
Viola.
she grabbed her arm. Come on, wait.
Come on,
No. But she laughing at her like, bitch, you know you going to jail. it ain't nothing I can do
I
for
can't save
you.
you now.
She done laughed.
POP.
She laughed and every right.
I love Mama, I love you.
Hold it down.
I was legally blind when I sucked this dick.
I thought it was the principal. All right, y'all. So this is a.
Did you suck his dick? Barely.
Sorry, I'm
Barely.
sorry, Mom. I hope you're not watching this right now.
Bobby is the official winner tonight.
Bobby is the winner.
Bobby is the winner
He gets the
tonight.
Viola trophy, like the trophy
Can
in
we
How to
say
Get
that
Away with Murder.
again?
Here's your
No,
trophy.
the trophy is the wall.
No, Bobby.
here's
You
your
gotta
trophy.
frame it
Bobby.
up. Ask some questions. Ask some questions. Ask some questions.
Bobby, did you suck his dick?
Why is your penis on a dead
All
guy's
right,
phone,
so-
Bobby?
All right, you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in for
supposed to
another.
say barely.
Barely.
But I couldn't say.
You can't ask him that, and he's supposed to know how to respond.
I know. Okay.
Off the
Wait a
On
minute.
air.
Bobby said the fuck.
Okay, well, ask me. Ask me.
Did
This
you
is
suck
a
his
wacky
penis?
show.
Did you suck his penis?
Did you suck his dick?
Barely. I'm
right,
legally
y'all.
blind.
So this has been another episode of Taco Talk Tuesday. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all tell them where they can find you and all that good stuff.
At the Oracle, the 14, the Oracle, the 14, Instagram, Twitter.
Okay, Twitter, Brianna, 1N, N Price. Instagram, Brianna Price 3. So you can follow me anywhere you want.
Including her bedroom, living room. She'll give the address.
And she was Simone.
Whoa.
Simone is that's
I'm not Simone.
Simone, you are the real MVP. Right. You are.
Whoa,
You are. Okay, I'm sorry, Bobby. Go ahead.
Twitter, Instagram, Bobby Ray Jr. BeyondDapper.com. I haven't updated it this week, but it's coming. And
Beyond Dapper.
Yeah, Beyond Dapper.
That's pretty dapper.
And y'all can
Yes.
find me at everything at Jeffro5, and you will see
What's the 5 for?
my birthday. I'm 5'5".
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, May 5th.
May 5th. Cinco de Mayo.
Hey.
Holiday time. Okay, so yeah, find me everything at Jeffro5, and you can see all their Instagram hashtags and stuff if you watch the credits to the end or at the beginning, because they're on there too.
Sit your ass down and watch.
So watch
Sit
it.
down. We'll see y'all next week
Yo.
on Taco
Comment,
Talk Tuesday.
like, share.
Comment, like, support, share. We love
Halloween
you guys.
edition.
Email list. Send
Happy
it out.
Halloween. Be safe. Y'all will see me somewhere in these streets of LA. I'm gonna be happy.
We're gonna be at Naomi's house party.
He's in the
Yes, we
street.
are in Norwalk.
Tell them where I'm from. Finger on the pump, make the 6 straight jump from SoCal. Hollywood to the slums, chronic smoke, get burnt by the